The ukulele is a joke. This might be the worst quarterback Georgia plays all year. This guy is terrible. This ukulele. And yes, again, I know how to pronounce his name. It's DJ UncleLou. I know that. But he's the ukulele, and he sucks. He's 10 of 20 for whatever, piddly amount of yards, a pick six, 2 sacks. Clemson as a team. Clemson, and look, if you can't throw the ball, you better be able to run it. Clemson, -4 yards rushing. -4. JT Daniels is 13 of 17 for 60 or 70 yards. Georgia's up 7-0 at halftime. The pick six, the only points of the game. Georgia blew some golden opportunities in that first half, and unfortunately for me and other Georgia fans, in tight games like this between two really good teams, a lot of times that comes back to bite you. But the entire first quarter, Georgia had the ball for the entire first quarter. The entire first quarter. Clemson only had the ball twice. They went 3 and out both times. And Georgia kept getting the ball at midfield and then punting Clemson down inside the 10. Then Clemson would punt it back. Georgia would get it to 50. And they couldn't come away with any points. And then they had the missed field goal. So it should be 10-0. It really should be more than that, because you've got to, when you're getting field position at the 50-yard line like that, you have to capitalize on that in these big games. Georgia didn't do it. Second quarter, though, was the opposite. Georgia got pinned inside its 10-yard line after a Clemson punt. We got a couple of first downs and then flipped field position, though. This is going to be a great game, okay? Now, all the Disney dogs, y'all can click off now, okay? All the ones that get mad when I have anything negative to say about Georgia and y'all go, but they're winning, woo! But they're winning! All right, are y'all gone? Okay, here we go. I need somebody to sit me down and explain to me, like I'm a 3-year-old, why Georgia is running the 2019 and 2020 Kentucky offense. I don't get it. I know we're down some wide receivers, but believe me, I've been talking about it for 3 weeks. I know we're down some wide receivers. We've attempted one pass more than 10 yards downfield, and it was a pass interference call. What is with, how many different versions of a tight end screen do we have? Swing pass, I don't get it. And look, it's a tough game. Clemson's got a good defense. I get all that. The strength of Clemson's defense is the front seven. Seems to me when you're throwing the ball behind the line of scrimmage, you're throwing into the strength of Clemson's defense. If there's a weakness on Clemson's defense, it's the defensive backs. You've got to press the ball down the field at least every once in a while, if for no other reason than to just keep the defense honest. I don't get it. I really don't. JT Daniels got put in halfway through last season. We finally had a grown-up offense. We're slinging the ball around. Now we come out here week 1, and this shit looks like Kentucky 2019. It's hard to understand. And again, I know we're down the receivers. I know it's a close defensive game. Whatever. Oh, but I mean, ask yourself this. Alabama had a good defense last year. What did Florida and Ole Miss do? Did Florida and Ole Miss come out and throw a bunch of 2-yard passes? No. You spread the field and you stretch it out. I don't get it. Great teams. Anyway, 7-0. The Taters are terrible. This is, God, the Clemson fans. I know there ain't a single Clemson fan gonna click on this video. They're hiding. All of a sudden their Wi-Fi is out and doesn't work. Clemson's Auburn with a lake. This is why we're 42-18 against Clemson. Georgia can come out and play like complete shit offensively, which is what they did, and still take a lead into the locker room. I don't know what's going to happen in the second half. Coaches are going to try to make adjustments for both teams, I'm sure. Clemson gets the ball to start the second half. Georgia's defense has been unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's give Georgia's defense some credit. I mean, they have played great. And to be fair, so has Clemson's. But, I don't understand Georgia's offense. Clemson is throwing the ball down the field. You know? Now, they're not completing it at a high percentage, but they're trying. They're trying. Clemson is running their offense. They're trying. I told you they couldn't run the ball. Clemson doesn't have any running backs. None. That Will Shipley, the freshman, is the best one they got, and he's not ready to play. I mean, they've got him in there, but what's he going to do? No one's afraid of him. Clemson's running back situation is a disaster. So they're slinging the ball around a little. They're not completing very many, but it's hard to understand why Georgia can't take a... What was the deal with Kearis Jackson? They sent him out there to let him return punts, but he can't go out for a pass. I don't understand. Jermaine Burton's on a milk carton. I mean, this guy, he's playing, but no catches. The only people with catches on our team are Brock Bowers, that freshman tight end, and Lad McHonky. That's it. Lad McHonky and Bowers. I don't know. I do know this. Georgia's better than Clemson. I don't see how anybody watched that first half and doesn't see that. Georgia's the better team. And hell, we tried to let Clemson get back in the game with that stupid punt where our own guy kicked the football on accident, and so we basically gave the ball back to Clemson 50 yards further down the field. Of course, Clemson come out, couldn't do shit with it because the ukulele is terrible. The ukulele is absolutely terrible. Listen to me, Tater Man. Look, the ukulele is a goddamn disaster. You hear me? A joke. Period.